Hey, how's it going? And today we're taking a look at something called an editable text box in Verse, and this allows you to put in lengthy print strings if you want. So I'm going to just start this from scratch. So I actually had problems with this crashing on me quite a bit, so we'll see how it goes. So anyway, I'm going to right click and go add new Verse project. I'll just call this Hello World Device 111 and we'll go create. And you got to come up here and build the Verse code. And then just double click into this. This is just a few lines of code. I'm gonna just clear some of this stuff out of here because there we go. And this all happens right up here at this level. Okay, so we're gonna go at editable underscore text. Well, there it is right there. And you be sure to put a colon after that. Getting red lines already. And we'll see if this crashes on me. And then we go multi. I found it to be pretty temperamental and unforgiving. So you enter true or false here. So we want true. Still getting red lines. And then we enter in the max length that we want. And be mindful that we're doing camelback here. And you can put in, I haven't tested the limits of this, and this is just an integer. Still getting errors, and if I come up to here, even with this at marker there, I can give the name. I got to create a string variable, and I can call it anything I want. So I'll just call this text data, and it's going to be a string. And then I can just put in some boilerplate here, just like enter text. Like that, and let's see if it crashes. It could. It didn't crash. Okay, that's comforting. And then let's go ahead and drag this into the scene. And then it looks like our regular text box that we have, right? But then you can go, let me just type in, it was a dark and stormy night, and then you hit shift enter for another line, another space, and then it was the best of Verse, shift enter, it was the worst of Verse. And that's all. But see, this is a lot more than you could do with just a string. And so let me launch that and we'll see what it looks like. So I'll be back in just a second. One thing I forgot to add, it's not going to print on the screen unless we tell it to. So I have to come up here, and I'll just, here I can just put in the name, text, data. And of course, because it's more data, then I'm going to need to put duration here, because it has more on there, more to read. We'll leave it on there for 20 seconds. So you got to add that. I forgot to say that. We'll see what it looks like now. Okay, so there we are. If you look in the upper right corner, that's how it prints out. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, so just to be mindful, the only thing I can say is that I found it to be very temperamental if you make an error, and I've had the system crash. So we'll see how it develops, but I think that's pretty cool if you're wanting to put a little more in-depth information on the screen. So anyway, that's all I had for today. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.